finish. And then now we make this beautiful matrix, and that's where we meet. We meet from Gina's creative, just intuition of good and what is fashionable and what is nice and pretty, and then this nice, the technical, the smarts, the knowledge, and it all comes together to make this great place. And what you guys are doing here today is this industrial furniture. You find artifacts outside and you make it into some beautiful pieces. I actually just went back and I looked at a coffee table. I looked at a shoe clothing rack that is adjustable. I'm going to show you these pics. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And Gina told me that they have all this stuff on cherish.com and Etsy. All of that's going to be in the description below. Please go visit. And if you want one, please get one. Yes, so you guys came together. The creative is really where I want to start, because as a science person, I do nursing. That's something I have a very, very hard time getting to the creative. Right? And it's easy to drill stuff in, but how do you, in your mind, or just see things and know how they're going to end up together? How does that whole process happen?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I have to say that probably during the night when I wake up in the middle of the night, or I have a dream that I invented something or created something. So it really happens in my sleep.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't know why, but I'll wake up in the morning and I'll say to her, I had this vision of making something out of something that we have here in the shop. So I'm going to sleep at night thinking about what we found that day or what was given to us, because whether it's a palette that we cut apart and there was some really cool wood, interesting color, an interesting shape or something, and then I'll think about it. I'll think about it all day, and then I'll go to sleep at night, and I'll wake up in the morning, and I'm like, I can't wait to get here to try it. And it's just something bizarre, and I'll see if it works.
Yeah.
Just like the coffee tables I showed you.
Exactly. I mean, I looked at this stuff, and I just say, well, of course, after it's done, you say, well, of course this looks good. Of course it's pretty. But to get there, I see trash. I see a pallet, outside. I'm like, nothing can be done with that.
Right.
Gina sees it. It says coffee table. She says that's a hanger. That's a desk. I'm like, oh, I love it. And then Herb. So Gina wakes up in the morning. You're rolling out of bed. Your back hurts. And you say, oh goodness. And Gina's like, let's go build something.
You're right.
So how do you go from Gina's just amazing imaginary, I want this to happen, I have a vision, to the tools and making sure everything fits, and not just fits, but fits in a way that lasts and that other people would want to purchase?
We had this idea of using casters to allow the glass to pivot along a direction, so a square or a circle with the casters pointed this way would allow the glass to rotate, as long as it was a reliable center point.
Yes.
That wouldn't allow the glass to fall off
all over the place.
But then we decided to use these swivel casters, so that when you change the direction of the rotation, you get this extra movement.
It's awesome.
Of the casters.
It's just so pretty, and it's just so functional. And what did you say to me last time? Because that was awesome.
So part of the idea was you have people sitting all around this coffee table, and you can literally pass the dip by just swinging it over. And we think people, once they get the hang of it, will use it a lot.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting one.
Well, I think my experience with working with lots of different kinds of materials, hands-on, gives you a sense of the nature of the materials and what they're good for. In other words, if you take pallet boards, which are a pretty standard length of 40 inches, and you begin to think in terms of what can I do with those boards, and try not to make them longer, or try not to do things that you wish they were longer, you just work with the nature of them.
Yeah.
Gina came up with this system of fully adjustable shelves using threaded rods in her sleep.
Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely. It's just amazing.
Yeah, we sold a lot.
Came up with a system of, rather than gas pipe that is all fixed
Yeah.
with threaded connections and fittings, that you can actually adapt the fittings and make them adjustable and slide on pipes. It's a combination of using different size fittings in an unusual way. They allow this tightening of one pipe, rather just into the fitting, but against the vertical.
Awesome.
We try to work with the nature of the materials, but also come up with the, if you will, the elegant solution, the kind of neat, simple, but multi-use, not too difficult to build, not too much work to change the shape of things.
Yeah.
And generally, it comes off as effective.
I would say so. I would definitely say so.